Yo, so a lot of you guys don't realize you can literally attract money and get it out of thin air. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to do that and how to literally manifest. And it's going to be a manifesting video, but start to think money like it is normal. Make it up to your standards so that way you are able to get to whatever goal it is that you like, take care of the people that you like. So let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is realize that there are people in Dubai all over the world that are worth trillions and billions of dollars. There's also trillions of dollars circulating all over the world. You also want to realize that money can be printed by the government. And it's just a currency people believe in. They put their trust in. Now, it isn't actually, it's just a piece of paper. It literally just is. So you first want to realize and break out of the matrix by essentially realizing that you're working for a piece of paper, okay? Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be working my whole life for a piece of paper. You want to use that piece of paper to get you experiences like this, or travel, take care of your family, buy the things that you like, and that's what you really do it for. You get it for the experiences that money has. So you want to realize that money is essentially very, very easy to attract. You're going to be able to just at a snap of a finger, you know, with all the work and stuff, right? It's not just like snapping your finger essentially, but it is going to do 50% of the work, right? You got to show the universe how dedicated you are to this. So if you're somebody that is sitting around all day, they know they could be working harder, they could be doing more, they could be putting more efforts. Unfortunately for you, but God has this limited amount of balls, right? Let's say the balls, right? Now, if he has these limited amount of balls that he can give out each day, are you gonna get those balls? I don't think so, because you're not working every single day. You have to put yourself in the opportunity for you to get one of those balls, so that way you can get the nail on the head and you can get lucky. Because if you work every single damn day and you give yourself the opportunity to receive one of those balls, get one of those blessings, all right? It's like that thing from Dragon Z, right? I've never watched that show, but I've heard about something like that. But now what I want you to do is do some research, do some of your homework, figure out what fiat currency is, how the banks operate, because the banks, there are a business. The federal banks is not controlled by the government, but is actually a bank. I mean, it's crazy, right? It's not even backed up, right? The US is in $29 trillion of debt, okay? Every single country is in their own kind of sphere of debt. They just realize, hey, you know, it is what it is, right? Like, we can pay it off later. It's just some imaginary piece of paper, right? They can print it out of thin air, and that's how inflation occurs. I mean, literally, groceries 3 years ago are basically double the price now. So if you haven't realized this and you think that your normal 9-to-5 corporate job is going to be able to essentially pay for all these things and help you somehow make $1 million and retire when you're 60, I don't think I want to take that route, buddy. Another way for you to attract money literally very, very easily is by going to Dubai. All right. Now, personally, I haven't gone to Dubai, but I've been in some very nice places where I see a Porsche, I see a Lambo there. You just want to show yourself the opportunity of how much money is in one spot, right? If you go to a parking lot of like a very, very well put together gentleman's dinner, you might see some very nice Porsches all lined up. That's $1 million right in front of you. Like, it's literally very, very easy to receive money, ask it from the universe when you realize how easy it is for it to be like there. It's literally in front of my face. There are people that go to clubs just to burn $50,000 on a bottle. There are bottles out there that cost like 50 grand, 100 grand. So, but also, don't you want to give a good experience to your family as well, like with the things that they love, as well as you probably like cars as well. You probably like to have a little bit of luxury. I mean, it's all good, you know. A lot of people will say, oh, money is, you know, this and that. But it actually does buy happiness. It buys experiences, right? And it helps you, like, for example, do you have 100K in your savings in case, like, some fatal accident happens to your family? Like, maybe you don't, right? And you want that to scare you, not necessarily like make you want to have more money, but like you want that to scare you that you can't take care of something fatal happens, right? And you need a ton of money, because then you won't have money, and like it's just a cycle, right? So you have to, first of all, if you're watching this video, you're not an entrepreneur, you work at 9 to 5, you got to realize, man, that is the path everybody's on. If everybody's on that path, how do you expect to be different? Bro, you want to snap out of thinking that $10,000 is a lot of money. You want to start realizing, bro, this guy got 40K on his wrist. He's got an AP on. Like, you have no money. And that's not to put you off and like make you feel bad, bro. Like, it's to push you. If you don't have a friend telling you that like you're fat and this and that, like, let's say you're not fat, right? But let's say somebody's telling you a harsh truth. They want you because they want you to be better. They want you to be a better person. And that's what this channel is about. So subscribe if you haven't already and you want to make more money. If you have a couple of friends and you are at that stage where you have a couple, of people that you know and network, and I'd essentially recommend that you meet them up and you guys split a place, right? This is one of the best things you can do because you can start living up to this standard. Once you start living up to the standard, you don't want to go back. It's like, it's an infinite money glitch, bro. You start to show yourself like, hey, bro, spending $5K on an apartment per month, it's just nothing, bro, right? A lot of people would spend like $2K for a 2-bedroom in some shitty place, but bro, that shit's nothing, right? You want to have that modern equipment, you want to have the nice balcony, you want to have all that stuff, right? You want to pay for the Airbnb that's fully furnished, right? You want to save yourself some time, and you want to be jumping from country to country to country. Start getting in contact with people that are on your same level, your same frequency, and you guys will level up together essentially and be able to keep going further and further into your journey to where you start literally making 50, 100K, 150K, 200K a month profit, not revenue, none of that. It's so much easier to make money than you think. It's a lot closer than you actually think it is because you have to realize it. That's the secret. Bro, you have to realize it's you. You're the only person that can essentially do this, right? No one's gonna go wake you up out of bed. They're not gonna buy a Ferrari for you. You gotta go do that shit yourself, man. Maybe you're lucky to have a brother you can grind it out with, right? And hopefully you guys are on the same frequency. But if you're not, you have to be the person that sticks up for yourself. Because who's gonna buy your mom a damn Birkin bag, right? Who's gonna do that? Like, you gotta make the money, bro. You gotta realize that shit. The most takeaway you can take from this video is just to realize how much money there actually is in the world. It is not a lot of money to have 10, 100K in your savings, $500,000 in your savings. Look at this 1970s car right here. God damn. Hey, sometimes we see Lambos here.